Hey, yo, it's your girl Lex. Of course, checking in. Hottest podcast of the city, Bossing Up with Lex. I got my girl Krista Carr in the building. And that's right, she's Slay Ink Beauty on Demand. She just dropped the hottest, when I say hottest, new app for you guys to book. I'm going to let her introduce herself and let you guys get to know her better. And you can know about her brand and what she actually offers. And that's what Bossing Up with Lex do. We build entrepreneurs to the next level and to the next world. Hey, this is Boss Talk with Lex. Let's go. Let's get it.
Less. Did y'all hear that? She basically said everything I'm about to say. I'm gonna just say it. She real Atlanta. It's it's gonna be real proper. But yes, I am Crystal Carr, the CEO and owner of Slay Ink Beauty on Demand, which is a high-end beauty on demand glam squad. We encompass the services of hair, nails, makeup, lashes, brows, and wardrobe styling. We put the mobile on demand app because we do have an app that you can download in any of your app stores, your preferred app store. Also, we put the mobile because we pull up to you. You can come when and where you want it. That's the demand of Slay Ink Beauty on Demand.
So me, as an entrepreneur, I've been in the beauty industry 13 plus years. I want to know, what's your story? What is Crystal Carr? Like, who is she? What does she has to offer to the beauty world? And what made you jump into the beauty world? Give us an insight.
Fun fact. I have never done any of the services that we provide professionally.
Wow.
I don't do hair. I don't do nails, lashes, brows, wardrobe, any of that. I can do it on my own. But as a talent manager, I grew up in understanding the convenience, that people will pay for the convenience, and seeing the caliber is very important. When you have and you deal with CEOs, you deal with entertainers, you see what they decide to prioritize, right?
Right.
And obviously it's the look. That's my money.
Yeah.
So it's got to look good. It can't be, I don't know if I can cuss on here, but it can't be half-assed.
Exactly.
So on top of that, I also do private. I'm a private jet broker, so you understand. Again, people will pay for convenience.
Whoa! Boss talk. You said private jet broker?
Yes.
What is it? Give me the definition. What is a? I know you guys want to know. I want to know, what is a private jet broker? Give me the definition of that, because everybody want to prop their feet up and fly private. So, baby, let's drop those gems for the girls.
Okay. So with private jet brokering, think of it kind of like real estate. You have a real estate broker. You've heard of a real estate broker, right? So they've got their properties and they pretty much find the clientele that's needing it and they sell that. So I don't sell private jets, but the same way that you're booking your one-way flight, your round trip flight, wherever.
Exactly.
But you want to do it on a PJ. You want to be a little bit more exclusive. You can come to VVS Air. So when it comes down to private jet brokering, we make sure that we've got the fleet prepared. We're in any location, again, on demand, when and where you want it.
Right.
All the PJs. So, yes.
Okay.
But, yeah, I don't do anything, but I hired a team of people that do hair, nails, makeup, lashes, brows, and wardrobe. And when I came down to finding them, I stalked them, looked at their customer service. I even personally went and got the services done myself so that I knew what my potential clients would be receiving.
Right. That's dope. I love that. I love the concept. I love the idea. I love how, even with me watching your social media platform, your app, I understand you just came out with the app. Can you give us information on that app that you just came out with? What does that app offer, and who does it cater to?
You. Okay.
Bosses?
The bosses. Yeah. So with Slay Ink Beauty on Demand, yes, so we are actually in LA already, but we just launched as of yesterday, Slay Ink Atlanta. Yes. So we've got a team of people ready to service you guys, and you download the app, Slay Ink Beauty on Demand, in the Apple Store, in the Google Play Store, and pretty much you download the app. You have to have a VIP code to have access because the girls aren't just accessible. They're not for everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
If anybody could have it, why do I want it? I know I'm that girl. Are you that girl?
Right. Period.
Okay. So when it comes down to that, we want to make sure that you download the app, you book your service, the team comes to you pulling up black truck ready. Okay, they pop out, get you together. You can get the content done during your appointment, and you will feel satisfied in knowing that you received a high caliber, high end service from Slay Ink.
Love it. Love the concept. Love the idea. Love the brand.
Because with Slay Ink being here, we also brought you a parting gift from all
Me
of
get
our
gifts. I love gifts.
all of our services come with Bel Air, complimentary Bel Air, but we want to make sure that we give Big Lex the big one.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Y'all see that? Period. So when y'all on, y'all better bring Big Lex Boss Talk a gift, and that's
Okay.
Period. She brought the big bottle, not the little one, not the tester, not the toasters, the big one.
Okay.
Y'all better be glad I ain't got them big B's on today, because y'all know I blind y'all in them cameras.
I should have let you know. I should have let you know.
Period. Thank you, baby. Thank
You're
you for the
welcome,
gift.
love.
And I wish so much success on your brand, what you're building. I speak life over it, existing, that it goes to levels that it's never been before, you know. And those are things that we have to do in entrepreneurship. We have to collab with each other instead of keep competing.
Yes.
That's our era we're in right now. Everybody in competition. But if we collab together, look how much powerful we are together than we are separated. You know what I'm saying? So I want to help you, and I want you to help me as well. I'm not a person that's scared to ask for help, and I'm not the person that's scared to help the next person build their brand, their legacy, whatever it is. I'm ready to help you take Slay Ink Beauty to that next level.
This is
and
even
I'm glad
a
to have you on today. I got a few more questions for you guys. You guys tuned in. I mean, I got my girls tuned in. They want to know everything.
Yes.
You know, they want to know the ins, the outs, the hard work, the dedication. What's your story? Like, have you ever worked a 9 to 5 before? Have you ever depended on someone else's money before? Like, what's your story as Crystal Carr? Let them know who Crystal is.
Before I get into that, can we have the word? Because I need God to be able to give me all the words to be able to provide my story the way that it needs to be, so that the girl that's listening to this, the girl that's following in my footsteps, your footsteps, can know what they need to receive from this. So can we get a word from Lex before we start?
Of course, we can definitely get a word from Lex. See, my word for today is letting you guys know that in life, when God is like blessing us, when he's taking us and he's elevating us to this level, to that level, to this level, in life, when he's doing that thing, God is stretching you. When he's stretching you, he's testing your faith. So sometimes he puts your blessing up there to where your hands sometimes can't reach to it. But your faith, because it says all you need is faith as big as what? A mustard seed. So sometimes all it takes is a little bit of faith to be able to reach up there and grab that next blessing that God has for you.
Yes.
So with that being said, the levels that you're going to, the levels that a lot of entrepreneurs right now that's watching our podcast, that's watching us talk, that's watching the show, all you have to do is trust the process and trust God. And know that anytime you're going through turmoil, going through hard work, you're going through, I can't take it no more, I want to give up. Wake up. Hit yourself. Trust God and trust the process. And when he's stretching you, he's testing your faith. Because guess what? If your arms can reach 7-8 feet high, it can go higher than that. So he's testing your faith, and that's the only thing that I want you guys to know. And anyone that's watching the podcast, even you yourself, you're building a brand, you're building an app, you're building a legacy, you're building generational wealth, which is so empowering, so inspiring, and you take that to levels that it's never been before. And remember, trust God and trust the process, and know that all things is in his hands. And I can do all things through Christ Jesus that strengthens me. That's my most powerful message. Like, all things through Christ that strengthens me. And when you speak that, you speak life into it. You speak it and you believe it. Because faith without work is what? Dead. And you don't want anything that's dead, because dead,
it can't grow. It can't grow.
Dead body, but bury it.
It can't grow.
It cannot grow. Exactly.
I love
So
that.
that's
Thank
the word
you,
of the day from Bossing Up with Lex.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Stay motivated.
Take your time, Pastor. But to answer your question, so my story, I had cheerleaders. I didn't have a lot of support, and there's a difference. Cheerleaders are people that are like, when you make it, we're here, we're in your corner,
right?
All of that, right? But the support team of people that's gonna pour back into you, I didn't have anybody pouring back into me. So I had to wake up every day praying and counting on myself, betting on myself and my ideas and what I had. You know, I dated somebody who was like, you know, you do talent management, but like, what are you doing for you? Because everything that you're doing, you're dependent on somebody else. But what do you have to depend on? And he was right. And I'm very prideful. You know, so I couldn't tell him he was right in the moment, but I
Right.
definitely did look into myself and look at my situation and was like, okay, what can I do? And the way that God downloads into me, the moment that I ask, I receive everything that I need. And all of my businesses literally happened within 48 hours of that seed being planted.
Yeah.
Each of them. There's 3. So when it came down to Slaying Beauty on Demand, he was like, what are you going to do? So it started out as Slay House. Slay House was supposed to be, and Slay House is still happening. So I'm not going to speak too much on it.
Right.
But it started out as Slay House.
It's in the works.
And
Y'all hear that? It's in the works.
Yes. I'm a
Period.
big vision person, a big picture person. I can't think small. So I was like, I want to do commercial real estate and build out these companies for people that have online businesses, right? Mm-hmm. So then he was like, okay, we got to be realistic. Started out, did Slaying Beauty on Demand, and I was started in LA. I have my resources here. I have my connections here. I know makeup artists. I know wardrobe stylists, some of the best wardrobe stylists out there. And then I was like, okay, like how do we do this? How do we do this? Hairstyling, everything. But then everything started coming. You start seeing things like, how you buy a car and then all of a sudden you start seeing your car more often?
Right.
That's what I saw. Everything that I needed to see started coming to me. So I started seeing Nicki Minaj. I started seeing Miracle Watts. Everybody that we kind of look up to, Megan Thee Stallion. Entertainers saying, I'm in LA. I need a hairstylist. I'm in Texas. I need a nail tech. I need a wardrobe stylist ASAP to come to me. And I was like, this needs to be fixed. Boom. COVID hit. So everybody was like not going to the salons. They needed people to come to them. You feel more comfortable with people coming to you.
Right.
I was like, this is something. Started using all of that to my advantage. And those were some of the things that created the DNA that's now Slaying Beauty on Demand. And of course they had to have its caliber. So we got the black cars that pull up to you. We got the high-end services. We got the Bel Air complimentary. You don't have to pay for that extra.
Period.
We don't charge you for mobile services. All of that, and we make sure that you're satisfied every time, but it wasn't easy. Like, I cried. I got discouraged every day. I wanted to give up. I didn't understand. I almost gave my computer a virus trying to develop the app on my own. I found people to be able to do that for me. But yeah, like, the journey hasn't been easy, but it's definitely been worth it.
Right. The journey is not easy, but is it worth it? Yes. The journey is always worth it, but a lot of people think that the staircase to success is 1, 2, I'm there. No. Yeah. Sometimes the staircase to success is a long staircase, and a lot of us want the elevators, and I always speak this, and it's in my marketing, my 90-day mentorship planner. 90 days to success is what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you that entrepreneurship. I'm going to teach you that guidance. I'm going to let you walk with me. I'm going to let you talk with me. I'm going to let you learn everything that you need to know, because it wasn't handed to me. It came by faith, and faith came by hearing. And I always educate and let my girls know, if you can believe it, you can receive it. If you can't believe it, you cannot get it into your life. So with that being said, also, as the type of business that you have, Slay Inc. I love the name. I love the brand. I love the concierge black car exclusive. We're in Black Hollywood. We're in Atlanta. Everybody know in Atlanta, you can walk past a celebrity and you look at a celebrity. I'm a celebrity too. What are you talking about? That's our motto. Like, we're not clout chasers here. We're going to get it how it lives. And we're going to get it the hard way. Either you're going to get it or you're not going to get it. And I'm not giving up until I get to the top. And the top ain't easy. So with that being said, have you or anyone in your brand worked on celebrities before?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We just recently did the beautiful Jessica White. We've worked with Blueface. We did his whole, family photo shoot.
I love that.
We've worked on set.
Did y'all bring Blueface and Christian on, or just Blueface?
It wasn't Christian. It was.
Oh, okay. It was just Blueface.
It was his.
Are y'all gonna do the baby shower?
We should. We need to go ahead and book. But no, it was Blueface, Jaden, the baby, his mom, his sister, his brother, all of them. We definitely did their photo shoot. It was really great. We did that out in LA. Yeah,
I love that. That was dope. So how did you get that gig?
One of our makeup artists actually is Jaden's makeup artist. He's also currently working with Summer Walker as well. And he was like, you know what? Slay Inc. needs to do this. And again, that comes from the power of resources and knowing who your team is. Are they just taking what you can give them, or are they pouring back into your cup?
Exactly.
How are they helping your brand grow? So when we did that, that was like a definite tester for our team, but we got it done and it's successful. You can check that out on the Slay Inc. Beauty on Demand Instagram profile if you want to check out how that photo shoot went. But yeah, so at the time, Blueface's photos, like his whole profile was down. But those pictures went viral.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
I love that. Pictures went viral. And sometimes you don't know what will go viral when you're building a brand, when you're building, your company, when you're just, that one content. I tell my girls all the time, content is currency. Content will take your brand to a level that you never seen before. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I also have another question to ask you. Like, exactly what services do Slay Inc. specialize in? Is it just brows? Is it hair? Is it braids? What do you guys specialize in?
So a lot of people, when you have something that's too good to be true,
right?
You think it's a scam, and it's not. We just had you in mind, okay?
Right.
So hair, nails, makeup, lashes, brows, wardrobe styling. We're the only app. Let me say this again. Wardrobe styling. There's no app that has wardrobe stylists. And exclusively here in Atlanta, we're partnered with the Ivy Showroom. Just letting y'all know. But yes, we're also
that again. Drop that in the mic. You're partnering with what showroom?
Exclusively with the Ivy Showroom.
I like that. And you heard it from the CEO, the entrepreneur, the boss herself. Ivy Showroom is one of the hottest showrooms in Atlanta. So with that being said, if she's partnered with them, you guys know you got to book. You guys got to check out her app. That's another thing. App is very important. Me, myself, as big as my brands are, now, I don't have that app. So tell us how your app is and how to book your app and how does it actually work?
So the way that the app works, if we can go ahead and pull that up, I can definitely show you guys how that works. But I definitely plan on adding some new services. We want to add the hyaluronic lip fillers, because I'm like, the it girls are gonna eat that up. The people that are like, do I want lip fillers? Do I need them? It's temporary, but it's also non-surgical.
Right.
Yeah. So get them done in your home.
It's needleless.
Needleless. Yes.
Right.
Lip fillers. And I mean, I don't need them. I'm pretty plump. You're pretty plump. But for the girls that need it, Slayton got it.
Mm-hmm. But Brows and Beauty slayed these, so
yes,
they definitely.
You can also come to Brows and Beauty, and that's why I was like, we can definitely partner, because if anything, I would be able to say, hey, they can come to Brows and Beauty and get you guys to do them for them, and booking that through the app.
Right.
So we can definitely talk about that. But yeah, so here's the app as well.
I love this app. Her app is amazing.
Can we pull up the video? So Meech did this video out in LA.
Come on, Little Meech or Big Meech?
Definitely the big one. Always the big one. So yes, she is slaying. Love this video. And this is giving what slaying is giving. When you come to this app, you feel the energy. So if you go ahead and click on services, you can see, does it slide? Can you slide for me? You can see hair, all of the services, wardrobe styling, nails.
Love it. Nails.
Eyebrows.
It's only
lashes.
one brow go in the city. That's Brows and Beauty.
We're going to add Brows and Beauty to the app for y'all. Because I've seen her work. I've seen their work. The girls can get it done. So definitely make sure y'all check out Brows and Beauty for your brows and beauty services as well. Lashes, of course. And then go ahead and go to Book Now real quick. Let's give them a quick walkthrough. So go ahead and click on Book Now again.
So can they book same day reservations?
You can book within 2 hours. If you need to be out by 6, book at 2. We'll be at your house by 4.
Y'all hear that?
Okay.
So all of y'all need to go to the BET event, the red carpet events. Atlanta, we always got something going on. We're the new Black Hollywood. Yes. So that being said, if you click this app, if you you can do all these services.
Let's click on hair. All right, so with hair, you can pick extensions, lace enhancement, blowout, natural hair, hot tools, color, updo, cut and trim. Now, we don't go into like full detail because we don't want this is what I asked for, this is what I got. No, we want you to have a full consultation. Exactly. So go ahead and click on extensions and lace enhancement. So that includes any type of extension install. Okay, and then scroll down and let's type the music. Let's click on music. Let's set the mood. So what type of music do you like to listen to when you have an appointment?
Girl, type of music, let me tell you.
What you feeling?
I really want a little R&B, but when I'm really getting my hair done, turn Lil Baby on.
Lil Baby. Okay, type in Lil Baby.
That's my dog for sure.
Y'all gotta pin that.
Yeah, period.
Okay.
Oakland City finest, that's right.
All right, robe size. What's your robe size?
I would say me now. Small.
Okay, small.
Yeah.
All right, and let's do Champagne, the Bel Air. Let's go ahead and click that. And where are we? None other than Atlanta, Georgia. So let's go ahead and click Atlanta appointment date. Let's say we're setting it up for tomorrow. Cool.
Tomorrow's the 3rd.
And then tomorrow, let's do the same time. Let's do 3. All right, add to cart. View cart. Now, go ahead and go back to book now. Click on your cart in the corner. All right, this is a preview of what we just asked for, making sure everything is good. We got Lil Baby, we got the small robe, we got Champagne, we got your date and time and location. Consult now. All right, so we're going to make sure we hop on that. We're going to hop on a call. Let's go ahead and do call. All right, order successfully updated. My phone just got the push notification. You guys see it, so did you. So then go ahead and on my end, I'm going to see the appointment come through. I'm going to be able to select your person for your makeup and your hair and your nails and your lashes, whatever. Be able to select that person and say, okay, I'm sending you this person. Then at that point, you're going to have your consultation. We're going to get on the phone. We're going to figure out what it is that you want, where you're going. Get a feel for who you are so that you feel comfortable. You know who's coming to you.
Right. Let me ask you a question because this is really big in Atlanta. Is your stylist like in different areas? Because Atlanta is really big. You got Buckhead, you got the South Side, you got the East Side, you got the North Side, you got the West Side, you got Bankhead, you got Bowen Homes. What up? Anyways, with that being said, I'm trying to.
Oh my gosh, I love her.
I'm so funny. Like
I love her.
Just cracking jokes. Anyways, do your stylists cater to every area though?
Every area. We have a
even
car
when they're being black car service.
Black car
Let
service.
me ask you a quick question because some clients can be offended by coming to certain areas or scared to come to certain areas. Any of your black cars, are they armored?
Yes.
Are they bulletproof?
Then I don't think anybody's
bulletproof, but they armored.
They
the armored.
They are armed. They are security ready. They are ex-military, not police. Ex-military.
Period.
Okay.
So they not stand in the fields and shoot.
Okay.
Period. I used to be in the military.
Did you?
Yeah. I was just playing.
I was gonna say I need to see you with the bun. I need to see you with the army bun with the slick back.
No. I just like I never been in the military. I thought about joining a few years ago, but that when I was younger, maybe about 10, 15
I couldn't do it. I'm my mama's only child. My mom's only daughter. I was like, I can't do that to you. Yeah. You've made 3 boys.
That's dope.
But yeah,
so armored. That's something that people would like to hear. Drop that to the girls. Let them know it's armor. Like protection is big, especially with the inflation, the economy we're in right now. People feel secure. People feel like I got protection. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So drop that to the girls. Let them know what you're
offering.
All
of our black truck drivers that are pulling up to you guys with our slayticians inside, we definitely want to make sure that they are licensed to carry and ready to protect. So that means you. That means us for sure. But making sure that in any regard, we're ready, we're safe, protected, all of that. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Love
so
all
just
of that.
know it's gonna give what it's supposed to give. Slay Ink is gonna give what it's supposed to give, and the aesthetic of
Give me a toast to that.
We haven't toasted yet. I'm ready to toast that, but we definitely want to make sure that we're giving the editorial vibe of it and giving it the professional, the high end, high caliber vibe of Slay Inc. because I don't want people to look at it and think that because it's black owned it's ghetto. I don't want people to think because it's black owned it's not up to the standard that it's supposed to be. I want people to know that it's something that you can respect. So when you open that app and you see the splash page, you don't know what ethnicity that girl is.
Exactly.
When it comes down to everything else that goes on it, I'm willing to hire any and everybody because our clientele is any and everybody. That's exclusive with the VIP code.
Exactly. Love it. Love it. Love the gems you drop. Love the education. Love the app. The app is phenomenal, amazing. It's something that I've never ever seen before. So guys, make sure you guys follow Slay Inc. Make sure you guys follow her Instagram, her TikTok handles, her Facebook, and
Yes.
follow her squad, her team.
Yes.
Which we're gonna drop them for you guys in a second, so you guys can get a insight of what they offer. Who faces are you sitting in?
Put a face
and
to the
yeah,
name.
put a face to the name. Exactly, and that's right. Another question I would like to ask you. Um, when you started building your team, how long did it take? Was it a process? Was it easy? Was it hard? I mean, being an entrepreneur, I know when it's hard.
Girl.
Like you go through loyalty, you go through trust issues, you go through people that want to come in and figure out what does this brand got going on. Let me run with the idea, the concept. And I always explain to people what God got for me, no man, woman, boy, or girl can take that. So what God got for browsing beauty, what God got for bossing up with legs,
Yes.
boss talk with legs, no man, woman, boy, or girl can take that. So
Yes.
the next person that sits beside me is not my enemy. They're my
Yes.
friend. I'm gonna help them
Yes.
build. I'm gonna help them grow because
Hey,
I know
friend.
what God got on my name is for me. It's meant for me, and I can go to that next level. So that means that what have you went through when it comes to hiring and finding the right crew? Because I know it's been a process in Black Hollywood. I know it
Girl.
has.
Shoot, Hollywood too. I would say it's been very difficult because of the fact that, again, finding people that don't feel like they're bigger than a team, that don't feel like they're too big to join a brand. But let me tell you something, Slay Inc. isn't what you think it is. Slay Inc. is something that's unthought of. Slay Inc. is something that you haven't thought of. It's still growing to new heights that I haven't even imagined myself for, and I can't thank nobody but God for that. But when it came down to finding my team and hiring my team, I went through a lot of disloyalty. I went through people that would take my clients for themselves, like book the appointment, take it, get all the money, everything. But understand that Slay Inc. is something for the client, for the Slaytician. And again, a Slaytician is a Slay Inc. Service provider with the ability to execute with no limitations, first and foremost. So being able to hire and bring on Slayticians, I had to make sure that people understood the vision, could see the vision, could see themselves in the vision. Because if you don't see yourself here, it's not going to work. Because my expertise is in talent management and business management. So being able to manage somebody else's business. So if you come on as a hairstylist, makeup artist, nail tech, so on and so forth, I'm managing that for you. I'm bringing you opportunities. It's not just about me. I don't even want to be the face of it, but I have to, so people have that claim to whatever. But being able to do that for you guys, manage you guys, schedule, handle your books, handle your money, set goals for you, making sure that we're meeting these monthly goals. And it's like, we're not going to say we had a bad month. We're not going to say we had a bad week. Why? Because we went over this last week. We're going to make sure that we are able to nip that stuff in the butt to get in front of it again. And then for your clientele, it's a booking platform. It gives them exclusivity. It's for a certain person. Slay Inc. isn't for everybody, but you know what? I'm not for everybody. Brows and Beauty isn't for everybody, and that's okay. And I had to understand that everybody's not your client, and that's what allows you to really be able to build and zone into your audience, your clientele. So for me, it was having to understand that and having to grow that. I remember crying, shedding tears because people didn't show up to interviews to be a Slaytician, and I was like, but why? It's just. And I called my brother, and my brothers do not play about me. I have 5 brothers, 5 older brothers. I'm the baby girl. They do not play about me. And my brother was like, Crystal, and he used a very, very poor example, but he goes, look at Walmart. You think they worried because nobody showed up to the interview? I mean, but it's Walmart. But at the end of the day, I was like, I had no choice but to respect it. Because when you've got big corporations, like we were just talking about off camera, McDonald's, like McDonald's isn't out here being like, let me create content, whatever the case. They're not worried about that because they got a business to handle. So for me, it was trust. It was making sure that people could see my vision and understand that I'm growing with you, but I'm pouring into you. I'm not asking you for nothing else, but we want to make sure that we're able to provide this platform to clients that don't want to be scammed. We want to provide this to clients that want that caliber. We want to provide this to clients that are tired of working out of people's houses, but want people to be able to come to them and want to, be able to have that high-end that girl soft lifestyle, that convenience of saying, I want to be pampered. That person that can't do it themselves. Some people that can't do their hair, nails, and makeup themselves and can't style themselves. Call Slay Inc. The people that are like, oh, I can't do my brows, call Brows and Beauty. But people...
Period. Now, let me ask you a question, because a lot of our girls always like to ask, like, that's one thing I always know. A lot of our girls like to ask all the time, okay, as an entrepreneur, how much did it take to start your company? How much did it take to start slaying? Because I see you guys got Range Rovers, you guys got Mercedes, you got Escalades, you got high-end cars, you got high-end stylists, nail techs, makeup artists. How much did it take to build your brand? Because I tell my girls all the time, it takes money to make money. Nothing happens overnight.
I mean, nothing happens overnight. Nothing happens for free.
What's the
but
rough
I would
number
surprise everybody. How much would you think that it took to build this app, to be able to have the inventory that we have, to be able to have the team and have the car service? How much do you think?
Well, I see you have an Escalade, a Range Rover, a Mercedes. What other car did I see? Did I see another? If I did, I forgot.
That's fine.
It doesn't matter because I keep it real raw and I cut on here. With that being said, you're right. It's a fleet. The app, I definitely know it came money behind the app. Your stylists look amazing. They look beautiful. I definitely love that. Me myself, I'm not a financing person. I'm a title person. I have 19 titles myself.
Amen.
So with that being said, that's a blessing. So I'm not a person that finance. So if I'm a person that flat out bought these cars, I would say it took about 150, 200K to start your brand.
Really?
Now, financing it, putting it on your credit, your personal credit, your business credit, it wouldn't take that much. I would say it take half that cost. You get what I'm saying? And then you have to put into account that I have to put money into marketing, branding. I have to take this business to levels it's never been before. And I believe in this business, no matter if Sandy, Julie, James, John don't believe in it. I believe in it. And when you believe in it, it don't matter what any man, woman, boy, or girl has to think about it. So that being said, when you investing in something and you believe it and that's your baby, that's my baby. So with that being said, like, I'm willing to take it all out on the line to take my business to that level that it's never been. So that's the numbers I'm going to throw out there. That's the number she's throwing out there. You know, my side, my aspect, and that's what cashing out on vehicles, because like I said, I'm not a financing type of person. I'm a person that I believe in going cold out, purchasing it, you know, getting my title, so I don't have these overheads coming behind me, because I would rather put more money in marketing, branding, content. Remember, content is currency. So with that being said, that's me. But I want to know from you, because you the CEO, you the owner of Slate Inc. So listen, what did it take?
I believe when whoever told me work smarter, not harder, they decided to give me everything that I needed. I have relationships. I'm a good person. My relationships speak for me, and relationships speak for how far Slate Inc. has been able to grow. Right. Slate Inc. and everything that you're able to see that it is today, from the team, the cars, the marketing, the branding, everything.
Love it.
Under $10,000. That reaction right there. Ooh, yes.
Y'all see that? Under $10,000.
$10,000. I was able to create Slate Inc. My app.
That's
at first,
amazing.
You want to know how I almost ended up with a virus on my computer? Because I called somebody, so I was supposed to have a business partner, but it didn't work out. But that's another conversation. But she was like, yeah, I got somebody that does apps. Okay, cool. And we have the consultation. He was like, yeah, like $20,000. Who? It didn't even launch yet. What you mean?
But so, it haven't launched yet. But guess what? Remember when I was speaking of that stretch of faith?
The stretch of faith.
God hasn't launched yet. But I trust you that it's going to that next level.
But I was hell-bent. I was like, I don't want a website. I don't want people to have to book through a website. I'm on my phone. I need the app. Give me the app, because if a server is down, it's not going to work. I don't want that to get in the way of any of the bookings. And I needed to be able to compete and exceed my competition. And I stalked them, but that's another part of the conversation. So, I ended up trying to create it on my own. Almost gave my computer a virus. I was like trying to save $20,000. But I ended up actually finding these developers from Sri Lanka.
I can't even pronounce it. Sri Lanka.
There you go.
Sri Lanka. I'd be like, what is it? In Atlanta? What part of Atlanta is it? But I did ask her that earlier. It's not in Atlanta, baby. It's in another country. I'd be like, what's Sri Lanka at? I thought it had tacos. because y'all know I like the little tacos.
Where you find the tacos?
The mini tacos, they on the south side. They
like Buford Highway?
They 3 for $10. No, south side.
Where
like
you
South
getting
Atlanta.
3 for $10 tacos?
3 for $10. They the street tacos.
It's
got
a
the
truck.
corn, you know, the mayonnaise and the cilantro and stuff.
You know the
tastes so
elotes?
good.
I need
But
that.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, what you said the name of it is again?
You got it.
Sri Lanka.
No.
I told you I ain't got it.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
There you
Y'all
go.
hear that? Sri Lanka.
She foreign.
I'm trying.
Foreign legs.
Period.
Foreign legs.
Foreign legs. I love that. I love everything you have going on in your
under
brand.
10.
And your experiences with dealing with people. One thing I've learned and know in life, like when you're dealing with employees, you got to keep going because God's gonna eventually send you that right person, those right people that's gonna be right beside you, that's gonna present that loyalty to you. And when you got loyalty outrules anything. I mean, I got some employees right now that loyalty can outrule anybody that worked for me the last 10, 15 years because they show me they want it. They show me they're hungry. They show me the slow days. They show me the fast days that they're still there. And, you know, we're in the economy right now where inflation is all-time high. You know, people are giving up on their businesses left and right. But me, I'm not going to give up on anything that God gave me because
you can't give up on
anything
yourself.
that God gave you, he will not take it from you. It will not be removed. It will not be replaced. It will stay in existence.
And you will be
that's one thing I like. Man, what? Your cup will keep running over and over and over. So with that being said, yourself alone, you've poured out so many good deeds and things like that. So I just want to leave a word with you to let you know, God doesn't let any of our good deeds go unnoticed. So everything you poured into stylists, to photographers, to videographers, to makeup artists that helped your brand, or that poured into your brand, God doesn't let those good deeds go unnoticed. God's going to send you an overflow that's going to come. Overflowing. It's going to come. Pressed down, shaking together, and running over. So don't give up. Trust the process. Stay tuned. Stay bossing up and know that with God, I can do all things that strengthen me. And that's words from, of course, the GOAT herself, Bossing Up with Lex. That's a Boss Talk with Lex on Winning Women Wednesday. Crystal Carr in the building with Slay Inc. And that's word from the wise. Stay tuned.